Sofia Betitza has our top story from Rome.
This is the moment 3 young adults and a child were found adrift in the Mediterranean Sea.
And it's really important and urgent if you could support these people, possibly taking them on board.
They were spotted by the crew of a plane run by a migrant charity, which called out to a passing ship for help.
To him, food and water.
Their original boat had capsized and sank, throwing the 45 people on board into the water.
We are getting them on board.
But these 4, originally from the Ivory Coast and Guinea, were the only ones to survive and make it safely on board the cargo vessel.
4 migranti salvati dalla Guardia Costiera.
The 4 migrants rescued by the Coast Guard arrived at Lampedusa this morning. They say they survived by hanging on to inflatable rubber devices. Then they clung to an abandoned motorless boat for days until their rescue.
The survivors are 2 men and 1 woman in their 20s and a 13-year-old boy. They only had small cuts and bruises and were dehydrated.
Shipwrecks like these are becoming more frequent. In the last few days, more than 2,000 migrants have been rescued and brought to Lampedusa. According to the United Nations, this is by far the most dangerous migrant crossing in the world. And it's a political issue as well.
Italy's right-wing government under Giorgia Meloni was elected on a promise to clamp down on illegal migration. But so far this year, nearly 94,000 migrants have reached Italy by sea. That's already double last year's figure. So for all the tough talk, more people are arriving here, and still many others are dying trying to make it.
Immigration continues to be one of the most controversial political issues across Europe. It played a key role in the rise of nationalist parties across the continent over the past decade. And while that debate rages all the time, yet more lives are being lost. Sofia Betitza, BBC News, Rome.